There's a moment a lot of men don't talk about. When a woman looks at you with clear desire, but her body isn't fully relaxing into it. Not because she isn't attracted to you, far from it. It's because something about the experience just isn't quite working for her yet. If you're blessed with a bigger than average size, sex can come with its own set of challenges. The good news? Great sex is never just about penetration. And even if she's ready to ride the beast, there are plenty of ways to make it feel much better and a lot more comfortable for both of you. You grow up hearing that size is a straight up advantage, something that should make sex effortless and mind-blowing. But then you're in a real relationship, or you're married, and it doesn't feel that way at all. Instead of pure excitement, you notice hesitation, that subtle pause, the way her body tenses up, even when her eyes say she wants you. She pulls back slightly, or that relaxed, open energy fades. And what you thought would make everything better starts creating friction, literally and emotionally. If you've been there, you're not alone. This isn't a dead end. It's just something no one ever showed you how to handle properly. Before, I've put together a private guide called 15 Fingering Techniques that will drive her wild. This focuses on something that completely changes how a woman responds to you, the way you use touch down there. A lot of people rush through physical connection. They treat it like a step instead of a skill. But when you understand how the body actually responds, everything becomes more controlled, more connected, and far more enjoyable for her and you. Inside this guide, I break down 15 structured touch techniques in a clear and practical way. You'll learn how her body responds, how to control rhythm and pressure, how to read subtle feedback, and how to build real anticipation instead of rushing forward. It also covers the small mistakes that quietly reduce connection. This isn't explicit. It's for men who want to become more aware, more intentional, and more confident. There are already over 1,000 recommendations from men who've seen real changes. So if you're serious about improving this part of your life, it's worth looking into. Now let's get practical for a moment, because positioning alone can completely change her comfort level. For example, a tighter version of missionary can help limit depth naturally. When her legs stay closer together, it creates more control and a more contained movement, which often feels better for her while still feeling full for you. Spooning is another strong option. It's slower, more controlled, and naturally limits how deep things go. It also creates a more intimate rhythm, where you can stay connected without overwhelming her. A side-by-side position works in a similar way, but facing each other. It keeps things shallow, relaxed, and very connected, especially if you slow everything down. When she's on top, she controls everything. The depth, the pace, the angle. That removes uncertainty and allows her to move in a way that feels right for her body. And even something like a standing position, with her supported against the wall, can naturally reduce how deep movement goes, simply because of the angle. The key here isn't complexity. It's control. Small adjustments like this can completely change how her body responds without forcing anything. Now let's get into what's actually happening. Bigger doesn't automatically mean better. For many women, it can feel intimidating, especially if past experiences haven't been comfortable. And if there's even a small expectation of discomfort, her body tightens. That tension changes everything. It makes the experience feel more intense, less flexible, and far less enjoyable. So what you're dealing with isn't just physical space, it's her comfort, her sense of safety, and how relaxed her body feels in that moment. When you're more endowed, control becomes your biggest advantage. You don't need to use your full range to create pleasure. In fact, a lot of sensitivity exists closer to the entrance, which means you can create strong sensation without going deep. Positions where she controls the movement work extremely well. When she's on top, she controls the depth, the pace, and the angle. That removes uncertainty for her. And that alone can completely change how her body responds. Now let's talk about arousal, because this is where everything either works or falls apart. If she's not fully turned on, nothing else is going to feel right. When a woman is deeply aroused, her body becomes more receptive, more relaxed, and naturally prepared. Without that, even gentle movement can feel uncomfortable. So your role is to slow things down. Use your hands, take your time, and pay attention to how she responds. Teasing is far more powerful than rushing. Let her body open gradually instead of forcing the moment forward. Lubrication is also essential. Not sometimes, not only when needed, always. It removes friction, reduces discomfort, and allows everything to feel smooth and natural. Then there's communication. This is where many couples struggle quietly. She might soften what she says or avoid explaining what she really needs. So you need to lead that space. Ask simple questions. What feels good right now? Is this pace okay? Do you want more or less pressure? So you need to lead that space. Ask simple questions and then listen, because the more comfortable she feels expressing herself, the more relaxed her body becomes. There's something else that completely changes the experience, and most men overlook it. Penetration is not the main event. If you treat it like the only thing that matters, you're missing the most powerful part of intimacy. The body is full of sensitive areas, not just one. And when you start focusing on those, everything becomes more responsive. For example, something as simple as letting her lie back and taking your time exploring her body can create a completely different level of connection. Using your hands, your mouth, your presence, without rushing forward, builds anticipation in a way that penetration alone never can. You can also shift positions to make things more engaging without pressure. Having her seated, relaxed, and supported while you focus on her allows you to slow everything down and pay attention to what actually works. Even something as simple as staying close, exploring movement without full penetration, can still create strong sensation without overwhelming her body. Positions where she's more open or supported on all fours can also give you access to different areas of her body without needing to rely on intensity. You can explore touch, variation, and rhythm instead of just movement. And that's where things become more responsive, more natural, and far more enjoyable for both of you. The key here is simple. When you remove pressure, you increase connection. When you slow things down, you increase sensitivity. And when you stop relying on one approach, you create a much better experience overall. A lot of men tie their identity to their size. So when something doesn't go smoothly, it feels personal. But this isn't about identity, it's about skill. A man who understands rhythm, patience, and connection will always create a better experience. Penetration doesn't need to be the center of everything. When you bring in variety, touch, and anticipation, you remove pressure and build connection with her. Pacing matters too. Start slow, stay controlled, and let the rhythm build naturally. Now let's simplify it. Control, arousal, communication. When those are in place, everything changes. Because now you're not relying on size, you're bringing skill into the experience. Now, if your energy, drive, or confidence isn't where it should be, there's a product I've been looking into called Spartamax. It's built around ingredients like L-arginine, Tongkat Ali, maca root, and ashwagandha, designed to support your stamina, desire, and confidence. Because this isn't just about technique, it's also about how you feel in your body. But remember this, no product replaces awareness. No shortcut replaces skill. When you combine both, that's when things really change. So if this has felt like a challenge, refine your approach. A bigger than average penis can be a bit hard to take, literally. You can master the monster with positions that feel amazing without going too deep and by developing mad, non-penetrative sex skills. Add in lots of lube and have fun, because when she feels relaxed, safe, and fully engaged, everything starts to work the way it should.